Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks. And on paper, Greg, this might seem... like a potential blow. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Ingram, Miles Turner out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's Jackson, and it's Fox in at the 1. Outside Collins. Back to Brunson. To shoot. Releases. And it's denied by Fox. Jackson against Murray. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Jackson. Now here's Vanderbilt. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And it's Brunson missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Fox passes to Ingram. Vanderbilt, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Collins with some nice D.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Murray against Fox. Claxton sets the screen from Irving. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Outside for Jackson. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Jackson against Brunson. Vanderbilt finds Fox. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And the shot goes down.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo, getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Here's Hunter. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
On the wing, Turner. Inside, Ingram. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 5, the Warriors.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Brunson outside. Back to Hunter. Collins, a screen on Ingram. And that one's good. Hunter.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Fox, the bounce pass. Vanderbilt, the pass to Jackson. Vanderbilt, a screen on Brunson. Here's Fox. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Just getting more and more confident with that outside shot. Fox doesn't care how tight the defense is.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Brunson. 17-foot shot on the way. Drained for 2 points.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Vanderbilt with it. Back to Fox. The shot, no good. Brunson with some nice D.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jackson from long range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Elbow shot. Tries to save it. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. Hunter, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Up top, Fox. Brunson covering, and Fox gets it to go.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Fox against Brunson. Oh, Claxton in position. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
The shot by Turner, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Bucks. Hayes comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Ingram deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Some changes for Golden State. Azubuike's checked in. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for DeJounte Murray. The Bucks also with the sub. Zach LaVine's checked in for Jackson. Collins a screen on LaVine. Here's Alexander-Walker. Stolen by LaVine. Grant goes in, and the rejection by Collins. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Bucks trail by 4. To the paint. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
To the middle. Turner with the steal. Now Hayes. He has yet to score. Pass to Ingram. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Azubuike, guarded by Levine. The jump hook. Milwaukee with the rebound. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. Hayes the pass to Turner. Bucks passing it around. Levine wide open. And the 3 ball is good.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
For your GS breaker.
Alexander Walker passes to Collins. Williams for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Grant. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Bobbed up there for Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
Here's Levine. No dice from the high post. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Collins. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Collins. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee in the lead. Lets it go from 11. No good from Grant. Here's Carrington. Still scoreless. Collins good.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
And Hayes kicks it to Looney. Pass to Levine. Back to Looney. Now Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Like to see more of that from Hayes, leaning into his confidence when he's playing in that area on the floor.
Collins a screen on Levine. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Levine. Here's Carrington. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Tyson. Lays it up and banks it in. Tyson's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Denver. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Carrington. Milwaukee with the rebound. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Levine with it. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Williams against Grant. Right side, Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Jeremy Grant picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
John Collins.
And he sinks the second. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Patrick Williams is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Murray. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Friday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. EA thanks. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Three-pointer, Fox. The Warriors pull it in. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around.
Got a piece of it. Out to Turner. It's up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Spurs. Johnson, the pass to Fox. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Hunter up top. He's covered by Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Williams' shot is off. Bucks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Turner for the 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Turner's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bucks making a change here. Levine's checked in. Pass to Brunson. Here's Claxton. Golden State moving it around. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Brunson against Fox. Ingram outside. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Ingram's got 6.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
There's Williams with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Ingram. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Back to Brunson. Shoots over Fox. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Three-pointer, Fox. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. He has 7.
Well, the growth of De'Aaron Fox's game from long distance is really instrumental in him turning into a star.
Pass to Murray. From deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Bucks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Levine kicks to Fox. Back to Levine. Just 5 to shoot for Murray. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Here's Vanderbilt. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Warriors making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Back to Brunson. Outworking the defense again. Brunson.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Ingram kicks to Vanderbilt. Launches it. They get it back. Here's Turner. Good defense by Claxton. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And here's some numbers on Fox. He's coming off an excellent season. 16th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Lets the 3 fly. Fox, no good. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best. How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Pass to Hunter. Williams with the ball. Vanderbilt defending. Williams can't hit. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. High post, Jackson. Vanderbilt the pass to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Hunter. Claxton, a screen on Jackson. Back to Claxton. Turner with the steal. It's Fox with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Azubuike's checked in, and Collins subbed in for Hunter. Williams finds Alexander Walker. There's a screen by Collins. Shot clock at 6. To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
Good man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
A different look from Milwaukee. Tyson's checked in, and Hayes subbed in for Fox. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Bounce pass from Williams. Taken away by Hayes. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Collins. Right side, Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Carrington. Outside Williams. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off the shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Azubuike, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Pass to Carrington. There's a screen by Williams. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. And it's Carrington missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
2 points. That one goes. Tyson's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Carrington. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Alexander Walker passes to Collins. A three-pointer is right on target. Collins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins with a nice shot there.
And now Hall of Famer David Aldridge has an update for us on DeJounte Murray. David, what's the news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Now, it's just November, so they do have some time to make adjustments. But it's a blow nonetheless. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Pass to Williams. Azubuike with the ball. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's the drive. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Solid night so far. Confidence rising in this game.
The Bucks trail. Hayes with it. Pass to Looney. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Tyson to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Azubuike's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Collins. Azubuike is screen on Grant. And here's Collins from outside. What a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans. Fourth shot. Draw.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for Golden State. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. John Collins has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. They've got Jackson. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Ingram. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Brunson against Fox. The high post shot. The rebound by the Bucks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Turner. Claxton covering. Now here's Vanderbilt. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In front of the line a season ago, 73%.
Vanderbilt hits them both. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Hunter. Murray outside. From deep, Collins. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ingram outside. Jacks up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Brunson. Pass to Murray. Hunter with it from past the arc. And the Warriors miss again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
The game now all-time. Fox has got 17.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Vanderbilt against Collins. And the layup falls. He's got 18.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Runs in the bounce pass. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Watch Collins night in and night out. When he's fully engaged, there's some ferocity behind his play.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Fox kicks to Ingram. Over Hunter. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Murray surveying the D. Back to Brunson. From outside the arc. Good work defensively by Fox.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Turner with the screen for Fox. With a lead. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Jackson. Murray, no good. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Turner inside. Claxton's there. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. De'Aaron Fox, third.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Milwaukee. On the wing, Murray. And play stops whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Outside, LaVine. Pass to Ingram for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Well, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Outside, LaVine. Spins. Charity stripe shot. And again, the Bucks miss. Warriors leading by 4. Murray outside. Brunson against Fox. Good work defensively by Fox. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Second chance effort, and LaVine lays it in. LaVine's got his second bucket tonight.
And what an effort by LaVine to win the rebound, and then he sends it back up.
Vanderbilt against Collins. Back to Brunson. Claxton sets the screen for Brunson. And Claxton throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Brunson against Fox. To the paint. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Count it. Turner's got 8.
Well, Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Pass to Murray. Outside Collins. Collins a screen on Fox. On deep, Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from LaVine.
Good touch on the interior. LaVine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Brunson. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Williams. Murray outside. Williams has a screen for Murray. Over Levine. Williams for three. And they recover it. And Azubuike kicks to Murray. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And Craig, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Carrington. Here's Alexander Walker, who's guarded by Johnson. Here's Carrington. Claxton the pass to Alexander Walker. Cracks in the tray. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league. There are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Outside Williams. Azubuike is screen on Johnson. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Again, Golden State.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside, Levine. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
For Milwaukee, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them.
Now a veteran in this league, Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Here's Carrington from outside off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
For 3, Levine makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Williams. Now Claxton from down low. That one a little long. Grant against Claxton. Outside Levine. Johnson outside. And here's Looney. At the elbow, it's Levine over Williams. Levine's shot is off. The Warriors lead it. Pass to Carrington.
2 minutes remaining.
Claxton is screen on Levine. Fires from 14, and it's Carrington missing. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Murray's checked in for the Warriors. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Tyson's checked in. 1:49 left in the third. Looney passes to Johnson.
Warriors foul. Udoka as a rookie. Second personal foul. Team score.
1:44 left in the third quarter. For three, Levine hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Levine dishes to Johnson. Pass to Grant. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Levine for three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Murray. Down low. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Levine against Murray. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Looney. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Outside Williams. Pass to Murray from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Looney's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Johnson, the pass to Levine. Fires for three. That shot misses. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jalen Brunson out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Collins, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Pass to Murray. Back to Brunson. Murray is screen on Fox. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Jackson. Rejected by Murray.
Well, Murray timing that one right, and with that 6'10 wingspan, he can get to it.
Here's Turner. Outside, Fox. The 3-ball.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
Fox, no good. Jackson against Murray. Brunson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Sinks the triple.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Brunson adds a 2-pointer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brunson's got 20 points.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Pass to Tyson. It's Ingram on the wing. For Murray. And it's Ingram missing. The Warriors trail. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Fox. Now here's Collins. He's He's looking for Hunter and finds him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Fox feeling it out a bit. Gets a very good look and converts. 19 points in the game.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Pass to Brunson. Over Fox. And it's Brunson missing. Bucks leading by 3. Fox passes to Turner. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fox, no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Brunson against Fox. Brunson outside. The 15-footer, and the shot goes in. Brunson's got 22 points.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
Outside Jackson. Back to Fox. Shoots over Brunson, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Fast break, Milwaukee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up the mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in.
Number 0, Jared Vanderbilt.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And here are the Warriors now. 7-point differential. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hunter, no one around him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Ingram outside. Here's Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Murray outside. Vanderbilt against Collins. Pass to Murray. Brunson with a clean look. Hands it from downtown. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Fox passes to Turner. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Hunter. Clock at 6. Inside. Claxton with the steal. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Jackson. Off the line for 1.
That's good from Jackson. And here's Brunson. Pass to Hunter. Back to Brunson. And he could not pocket, that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
Both good from the line that time. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Vanderbilt. Ingram wide open. Offline with his 3. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Collins. Back to Brunson. Collins, a screen on Fox. 6 to shoot. Brunson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Right side, Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into him.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Hunter. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Williams.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Stolen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Bucks on the break. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Brunson against Fox. Collins setting the pick for Brunson to take the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's for Milwaukee. They've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Murray outside. Collins a screen on Jackson. For 3, Murray. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Beans checked in for Jackson.
It's definitely part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
Left side, Collins. Looking to get it going. Goes back up. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket for Murray.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Another shot. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And it's denied by Fox. Stolen by Brunson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Over Vanderbilt. So fast in transition. Brunson gets it in there.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Turner against Claxton. Back from outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Brunson. And the shot no good, a bit short. Bucks leading by 3. And Fox has it in the corner. Back to Ingram. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Levine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Collins has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Williams finds Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Turner. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Brunson. Back to Williams. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Williams has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. Fox against Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
This is the challenge Fox poses for defenses. Sometimes is forced to foul him.
Fox hits them both.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Brunson the pass to Murray. Back to Brunson. Paxton sets the screen for Brunson. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside Fox. No good on that one. Good defense by Claxton. To Collins, and here's Brunson. He's covered by Ingram, and it's Brunson missing. Bucks shooting 40% in the fourth.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here's Brunson. Got it.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Ingram adding more muscle, a little more moxie each and every year.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Brunson against Fox. 5 on the clock. Brunson kicks to Collins. And no good. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. for three. Ingram. Found it! And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a three. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch and shoot three if they hope to tie it.
Williams for three. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.